Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. The Prodigy, he's in at point guard. Griffin is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Durant in at the small forward position.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's George missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Anthony left side. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way in.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
On defense, the East All-Stars. The Prodigy passes to Griffin, and stolen by Love. No one near Wall as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Wall's got his first points of the night. Here's the Prodigy, defended by Butler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Outside Anthony. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Butler with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's the Prodigy after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's the Prodigy. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Lillard. Tries to save it. The shot no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Anthony with it, guarded now by Durant. From 18 feet away. And Love with the basket on the assist by Wall.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
And James pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the basket by Lillard.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 14-6 run. From deep, Wall. Wall with another miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Butler dishes to Carmelo. From outside, off the mark. And it's the West All-Stars ball. 6-point game. The Prodigy passes to Griffin. Lillard outside. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Anthony. Clock at 6. The dish to Griffin. And the rejection by Love.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
George with the screen on Lillard. Wall with another miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's the Prodigy, defended by Butler. The Prodigy passes to Griffin. But they get it back. LeBron, no good. Here are the East All-Stars. 6-point lead. It's a pick by Love. Butler kicks to Love. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The West All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 9 points. They set the screen. Durant in the corner. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Wall. Anthony with it, guarded now by Durant. Back to Wall. Deflects the pass. One-on-one here. And finished off by LeBron.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Max checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Towns, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Here's Mack. Down low, Love. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the East. Parker comes in for Carmelo Anthony. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James Harden, he's checked in for Lillard. Hits, count that one from the Prodigy.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Wall's shot is off.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Parker. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Love throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's the Prodigy. That's short off the rim. And here's the East. It's a 5-point game. Stops, pops. Parker's shot is off.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Now here's Towns. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Harden against Wall. Durant in the corner. Lets it go with a three. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron. Kept alive. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Harden. Nobody near Leonard. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
On its way from Young for two. It's rebounded by Durant. Parker with the steal. Passes to Matt. There's a good screen. Here's Mark. Offensive rebound. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, earlier I spoke with the head coach of the Eastern All-Stars. Coach and I talked, and he definitely wasn't concerned with the game's outcome. He said the only things I'm worried about in this game are making sure everyone gets enough time on the floor and nobody gets hurt. We'll keep our fingers crossed, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Dishes it to Lopez. Mark guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 6. And Lopez gets it to go.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's the prodigy following the basket by Brook Lopez. No good from Durant.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Mack. Off the mark and a bad shot there. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to the prodigy. The feed to Durant. The 11-footer and off the glass. That one's good. Durant's got 5 now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And here are the East All-Stars now. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Here's the prodigy. He's got 8. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here comes the break. Here's Mark. No good. Good D by Harden.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. East All-Stars lead by 2.
And get ready for your East All-Star Dance.
A great event unfolding. 1 quarter for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
They've got Young, also Kevin Love out there. All out there with Parker, and it's Mack in at shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action, spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. On the fouls, in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Love with the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Now here's Wall. He has 5. Matt. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Thompson outside. The pass to the prodigy. Goes back up. Towns, no luck.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Parker tries in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And Parker drops them both. Clark, it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
You know, the chances, Kevin, of that happening are extremely slim.
And Durant gets it to go.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And Young with the stuff.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Now Thompson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out to the right wing. Here's the prodigy, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The West All-Stars have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Really an extraordinary game for the prodigy. 15 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Young trying to break free, and that one's good.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's now 17 points for Freak.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron
Rotate
Scott
over
coaching his
and
team
make your
during the
presence
break.
felt.
He told his guys that their
Don't be so
offense
soft.
needed to run through the prodigy. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. .115 left to play in the first half. Durant attacking. Money from the wing. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Kicks it to Mack. Expanding his range. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Mack's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to the Prodigy. They set the pick. Fires the 3. That is good. The Prodigy's got 20 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He kicks to Durant. There's the 3. LeBron dishes to Towns. Pass to the Prodigy. Outside Durant. Feeds to Thompson. To the right side. The Prodigy. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's Wall with the drive. Got it from 16 feet. Wall's got 7.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And the first half is now in the books. East All-Stars ahead. They lead by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. The Prodigy, he's in at the point. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Griffin, and it's Lillard in at the shooting guard position. West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from the Prodigy.
Come on, stay on the boards. Stay on the boards.
Both free throws good from the Prodigy. Butler with the ball. Outside Anthony. 13 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
They get the rebound. Griffin, no one around him. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Blake Griffin. And a minute played as the second half gets going. It's Wall with the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Griffin's got pretty good numbers from the floor so far, shooting 6 of 13. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. LeBron with a screen on Butler. The Prodigy passes to James. Durant kicks to Lillard. Pass to Durant. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's the Prodigy. And Butler sends it back. outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. Anthony on the wing. A 3-ball. Griffin grabs the board.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Lillard misses. Lillard's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Butler dishes to Carmelo. He feeds it to Wall. Picked him clean. Durant up top, defended by Butler. Here's the prodigy. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Love right side. Back to Wall. He dishes it to Love. Right block shot. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Griffin a screen on Butler. To the middle. Off the pick. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. And they're pushing it up. It's stolen by Anthony. And George kicks to Butler. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the line for him here. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lillard outside. Here's the prodigy. 22 points for him. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. The prodigy passes to Griffin. From the baseline. That's good. Griffin's got 16 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Mark, covered by Lillard. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Bosch is checked in. And it's sent back by George. And he gets it back. The prodigy passes to Lillard. Over George. Lillard misses.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Here's Mark. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosch. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
James Harden. He's checked in for the West.
Get ready for your East All-Star Guest Pass.
Here is Lillard. Picked by Griffin. Shoots the 3. And it's good. And now it's up to 25 points for Freak.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Anthony dishes to Lopez. That's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 25. There's the dish to Leonard. Goes up on the block. No good. Good D by Lopez. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And there's the feed to Anthony. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 11.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Now, here's Lillard. Picked by Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from the prodigy.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Butler kicks to George. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Dishes it to Lillard. They set the pick. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Off target from three-point range. Here's the prodigy, and he has 28 points for the game. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The West All-Stars have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Okafor's checked in, and Jabari Parker subbed in for George. Towns, he's checked in for the West.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And here's Anthony for 3, and that one's good. Anthony's got 14.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Griffin attacking. Parker with the steal. And here comes the break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Russell, he's checked in for the West. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the West All-Stars with possession, down by 15. Here's the prodigy, good on the baseline J. The prodigy's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And Parker, here we go. Back the pass to Parker. And he gets it to go from the high post. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Parker's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Russell.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Out left to the wing. Baseline try. And again it will drop another make there from the prodigy. The prodigy's got 12 now in this quarter. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And I tell you what, I don't see any sign of them slowing down.
Parker drives in. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from the prodigy. The West All-Stars with the ball.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
And the pass to Russell. Mack grabs the miss. Mack's got his third rebound on the night.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Inside, Parker takes it off the glass. Parker's got his third basket of the night.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. The prodigy passes to Griffin. Here's the prodigy. 32 points in the game. Parker with the steal.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
Lets it go from 14. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. James checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Free throw good by Parker. Here's the prodigy. Outside, Russell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Griffin just having a terrific game. 14 rebounds and 18 points. The switch has flipped, and here he goes.
And this is what can happen to him sometimes, guys.
Here is Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Noah with a screen on Russell. And Wall. Here we go now. Noah with it. He's picked up by James. Noah's shot is off.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one.
Passes it to the prodigy. In the corner, Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Boy, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
1:15 left here in the third quarter. Wall with it. Pick by Okafor. And Wall. Here we go now. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's off on the first. The East making a switch. Love's checked in. The West also making some changes. Durant's checked in for Harden. And Mike Conley subbed in for Russell. So the wing on the left. Here's the prodigy. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top. Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here is James.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
There's the pick. Pass to the prodigy. 6 to shoot. Off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Right there, Conley opened up space for the shooter.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Parker dishes to Love. Kicks it to Okafor. That's in there. Love with the assist. Okafor's got 5.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
There's the pass to the prodigy. Launches a 3. Rebound by Parker. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. East All-Stars lead by 4. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage. Anthony's checked in for Kaminsky. The West All-Stars also with the sub. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Anthony is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Wall. And it's George in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Here's the Prodigy. Griffin a screen on Butler. Down low. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
It's deflected. Stolen by Durant. The Prodigy passes to Durant. James wide open. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Butler kicks to Wall. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Western All-Stars ball.
And the West All-Stars with possession. 9-point game. Picked by Griffin. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside Anthony. George dishes to Carmelo. And George kicks to Butler. And that one is stuffed right through.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Butler's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's the Prodigy, defended by Butler. Here's the Prodigy. And lots of contact. There, missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Love.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First free throw is good.
Stay tight on him.
Both free throws good from the Prodigy.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Left side, Butler. Down low. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Butler. 25 points for Love.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough. Sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
There's a good screen. To the paint. Here's LeBron. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter. Now the East All-Stars with it. Now here's Wall. Love with the screen on Lillard. It's Wall with the drive. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Take a look at what John Wall's done. 12 points and 6 assists. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
And the shot is good. 26 points for Blake Griffin.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Butler kicks to George. Right side, Butler. Drops in the layup for 2. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now Anthony. Griffin with the steal. All by himself. Out that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
And Wall kicks to George. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. George has gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. The prodigy passes to Durant. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
George. No good. Great D that time from James. Over to the left wing. From deep. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Love against Lillard. Love dishes to George. Second chance shot, and the rejection by James. Here's Durant. Kicks it out to James. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. 10
straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Butler kicks to Love. Feeds to Carmelo. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Anthony's got 19 points.
The defense better start paying attention and taking care of business because he's been great from the arc this half.
Max checked in for the East. Here's West now, down by 12. Here's the prodigy. At the top of the key, Durant. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Lillard against Wall. Love the pass to Anthony. He kicks it to George. George missing again.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's the prodigy. Back to Lillard. Pass to the prodigy. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to Lillard. Durant for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
George against James. And George kicks to Wall. To the wing right side. And that one's good. Love. Love's got 27 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to LeBron. From the baseline. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. The feed now to Wall. And here's George for 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
LeBron can't get it to go.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Love. Fades away. And that's collected by the Prodigy.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking. He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Anthony. Off target on the 15-footer. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Durant in the corner. That one's good from the corner. "19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Outside, Wall. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star game at Kevin Love. Just a monster first quarter of the game. And that'll do it for this year's All-Star game. Some splendid talent
fire.